Hi, I'm Erik Voss, and Terminator Dark Fate has a trailer showing this 6th Terminator film, or as this movie's producer team would have you believe, the 3rd Terminator film. Yeah, this story is set after the events of T2 Judgement Day in 1991, retconning the Terminator history so that Terminator 3, Terminator Salvation, Terminator GENISYS never happened. So, remember when Sarah Connor was the mother of dragons and John Connor, Christian Bale got in that fight with the crew?
Oh, good for you!
Yeah, me neither. King of the World James Cameron is returning as producer to this movie, as is original Sarah Connor, Linda Hamilton, with Deadpool director Tim Miller and Mackenzie Davis from Black Mirror, San Junipero, and Blade Runner 2049, playing Grace, a human Terminator hybrid bodyguard figure. Grace has come back in time to protect Danny Ramos, played by Natalia Reyes, who seems to be this movie's first Terminator Sarah Connor, a target on the run with some crucial role to the wars to come. By setting this story after T2, perhaps John Connor, who was played by Edward Furlong in that 91 movie, is no longer going to be the leader of the human resistance in the future, or maybe John died before that Skynet Judgment Day, and now there's a new target for the time-traveling AIs to worry about. Apparently, Dark Fate will feature flashbacks, with the likenesses of Edward Furlong, Linda Hamilton, and Arnold Schwarzenegger from T2 digitally mapped over stand-ins to recreate key moments. This trailer footage suggests Terminator Dark Fate will be a Western road trip action chase story, similar to movies like Mad Max Fury Road or Logan, with some imagery very reminiscent of that awesome semi-truck chase sequence in T2. This story is set in Mexico. You can see that from the highway signs. In this trailer, Grace at one point appears under a bridge, making me think this could be the US-Mexico border, and she's nude here, so this could be her arrival scene back in time to this point. And later you can see the new Terminator character appearing in a detention center and what looks like migrants in cages. There's another shot of them all riding on top of a train with a bunch of migrants. So as was the case with Logan, the social issue backdrop of immigration will be an important thematic influence to the story. The new upgraded T-1000 of this film is played by Gabriel Luna, who has the shape-shifting properties of Robert Patrick's T-1000. He can actually morph into two figures, it looks like, perhaps the original cybernetic skeleton and a drone duplicate. Grace is constructed differently. She has her living tissue covering a synthetic mesh with this yellow goo oozing out. There's a close-up of her skin showing what looks like a tattoo with some numbers. I see 30, 38, 58, 67. This could be a serial number, or lotto numbers, or coordinates for her destination. Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor returns for this story, which, yeah, is kind of a thing these days. A lot like Jamie Lee Curtis, Halloween Laurie Strode, as a former 80s final female turned badass, rocking the silver and celebrating the out of the Second Amendment. Sure, it's a Hollywood trend, but I'm kind of digging it. So Sarah Connor is still her T2 warrior self, sunglasses, heavy artillery. She takes out both the primary Terminator and his duplicate self. Remember, in T2, she kept a cache filled with this kind of artillery in this general region. Perhaps at the end of T2, Sarah and John followed through on Sarah's plans to flee to Mexico and continue to prepare for the coming war. Arnold Schwarzenegger is also returning, which, isn't saying much because this guy comes back for all the Terminator movies, even the ones we're supposed to forget. Here he's playing an aging Terminator, with his living tissue over cybernetic skeleton aging like normal flesh does. He's a T-800 Model 101, recruited by Sarah to help protect Danny. Now, it doesn't totally make sense, because remember the T-800 from T2 was melted in an industrial furnace. Maybe another T-800 was sent back. And I'm sure it all makes sense. The other Terminator movies are really great about explaining how it all worked. There is some great action teased throughout this trailer. A mid-air cargo plane collision where the T-1000 surf jumps from one plane to the other, and then this parachuting Humvee with Grace hanging from the platform. But really what I liked the most was the music choice.
If travel is searching.
This is a cover of Hunter, originally recorded by Bjork in 1997. The lyrics are all about hunting, never stopping, a relentless chase. And Bjork's music video for this song is awesome. Bjork transforms into a techno polar bear to convey the music's fusion of organic and technological sounds. She becomes the ferocious bear hunter of the lyrics. Similarly, these Terminators transform with a fusion of organic tissue and technological material into ferocious, relentless hunters. Comment down below with your thoughts on this trailer and this new Terminator film. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EAVoss, and subscribe to New Rockstars for deep dives and breakdowns into everything that you love. Thanks for watching, and oh, hey, Christian Bale. What do you think of what we do here at New Rockstars?
For f***'s sake, man, you're amateur.